Thank you guys for tuning in once again, Carpentry with Chris. Today's video, what do I think about college? If you're someone who's thinking of going back to college or trying to possibly attempt and going to college, or if you don't want to do that and just go straight to working. So this is my thought process. Number one, I'm going to give you my personal experience. So I went to UC Berkeley right after high school. So 18, I got in at UC Berkeley. I got accepted, full ride scholarship, academic scholarship, and all that, blah, 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 right? If you're someone who's like about to graduate high school and you know for a fact that you do want to go to college, but you don't know what you want to major in, I would recommend possibly going to the community college route, where it's cheaper, it's close by home, and you get your feet wet of how the college environment is. By then you should be there for 2 years at the community college, taking your general education classes, your GE, and by 2 years you should know what you want to major in, and then you transfer to a university or to a 4-year institution, and you don't have to pay all 4 years that are super expensive. Instead of paying 4 years, you've just paid 2 expensive years. Like if you really know what you want to do right out of high school, and you want to be like a computer engineer or software engineer or a mechanical engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, practitioner, or a nutritionist, a kinesiologist, whatever it is, right? If you truly know what you want to do and like for sure you're 100% like really want to go do that, then go do it. Don't do the trades, just stay focused on that. But you have to truly like commit to it. Like don't play games, like try not to get distracted. Stay focused, honestly. So that's my best advice. If you know what you want to do and you're going to major in something, then do it. But if you're kind of someone that's like, I don't know, like I kind of want to do college, but then I kind of don't, I would recommend this. If you're that person who's like, I want to go to college, but I kind of don't, I would say try at least 1 semester of a community college. If you end up liking it, then continue doing that, pursuing that, and truly try to see what you want to major in. I don't know, take like 2-3 classes. My best advice, try to take like 12 units, the bare minimum. So that's going to be like 3-4 classes. And just get your feet wet and try to get a good understanding of the college system and education, and good understanding of you. Like, are you capable? Are you driven enough to do like studying, do office hours, which is like a one-on-one session with your professor and ask him questions? Or are you someone who's social, who can make a lot of friends and then you guys make study groups? Or if you were someone like me, when I went there, it's like, I just kind of did my own thing. I didn't really talk to too many people and I didn't really do study groups. And it went well for me too. I mean, everyone is different. Some people can be alone and do really well, and others can, and they need someone to always be there and help them out. So you have to know what your strengths are and your weaknesses. If you're the person who does 1 semester and you're like, you know what, I don't like it, school's not for me, I would highly recommend go to the trades. Because as a carpenter apprentice, like I mentioned, in one of my videos, and here's the link up top here, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But as here in Local 22 in San Francisco, California, and the school is out in Pleasanton, California, you start off at like 31 and some change. So that's pretty good money if you're like 18 years old, 19 years old. Even at 27 years old, that's decent money for someone who doesn't have a college degree. If you're someone who's in high school and you just don't want to go to college for sure, and you're like, I just want to work, I would highly recommend that you try to get into the higher end trades, into plumbing, into electricians, into elevators, because your math skills are fresh. Say you just graduated high school and you took pre-calculus. Everything is fresh, and you took AP Honors English, or you just took English, regular English class. Like that's a big help, because everything's fresh. You know how to do fractions, or at least kind of have like a rise over run, y equals mx plus b, like the formula for a linear equation. You know what an x squared is, x cubed, and you know how it looks in a graph. So you know how to kind of discern things because it's fresh, it's right there. And the reason I tell you to try to do plumbing and electrician, even though I'm a carpenter right now, is just because they pay more, better benefits, and then also so it pays more, you get better benefits, they work less, they work like 7 hours, they get paid 7 hours, but they get to leave 1 hour early. And at the end of the day, it's like carpenters here in local 22, we max out at like $55 now. It was 54 in 2020, but now 2021 it's 55 and some change. And I confirmed that with one of my co-workers who's a journeyman. I asked 2 people and it's confirmed. So as a plumber, I actually asked a plumber in the job site, and get this, they max out. I know for a fact he said something around like $74. So imagine being a plumber getting paid $74. Like, obviously you're not gonna get that right after you graduate high school. You're probably gonna start off at like $28, a little bit less than a carpenter. But in the long run, you're gonna earn way more. And side jobs are definitely more higher probability for a plumber as well, or about the same level as a carpenter and plumber. My dad's a plumber and he has his general contracting license, and he doesn't go hungry. I thank God for that, but he doesn't go hungry. So, and as electricians here in San Francisco, rumor has it, I can't confirm it, but I can confirm that it is higher than $70 an hour as well as a journeyman. But I do want to say it's like around like $70 to $80. If you're someone of high school and you think you're pretty good at math, what I mean by pretty good at math is like you're getting B's and A's, I'll give you a shot. Like, yeah, I say take the math test for the plumbing and for the electricians. If it's a C, you're kind of just getting through it. Unless that C grade was you just not trying and just being there in class. So yeah, it's up to you, but if you guys can get into a higher end union right off the bat, that's great. I had my friend right out of high school, he went to the plumbers union, and I was like, I don't know why he's doing that, whatever, I'm going to Berkeley, right? But now that I look back, honestly, he's getting paid more than $100,000 every year, $100,000 a year. And he's gone to Japan, he's gone to like different parts of the world and traveled. Single with no kids. And to be honest, I have to take my hat off to him. A really smart move. I just want you guys to kind of think about it. And then if you guys have already tried college, you don't want to do it, then join the trades for sure. It is like changing money, to be honest. It feels good to have money. It feels good to not be broke. It feels good to have a constant steady check, because I used to do Uber as well. And it was tough for me, I did a little bit of DoorDash. And I just didn't feel like it was fulfilling in life. So, but yeah, college is good, but it's only good if you know what you truly want to do, because you have to understand that not everyone's going to get a full ride scholarship like I did for free. And you also have to understand, like, you can get into debt, heavy debt. I'm talking like $50,000 to $100,000 once you graduate college. And then you're paying that off. And then say you want to get your master's degree, that's more debt on top of debt. But if you're someone who's kind of like shaking, just like contemplating go to college or not, try it for one semester and see if you like it. And if not, do the trades. Don't waste your time, because time goes by like this. And I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that I did. If I could do it all over again, honestly, I would have probably like done more like media arts or kind of something with like computer science, like my brother. He graduated with like computer information systems, so he's doing really well for himself, and I thank God for that too. And I'm proud of him, and I look to him as my role model. But now I'm 27, like, it's not saying that I can't go back, but right now my goal isn't to do that. Once, I make a lot of money off of crypto, invest. Next video is coming up with investing on crypto. Then I'm definitely gonna go back to college and just learn about developing computers and just like how to code, all that stuff, because I'm definitely gonna make my own company for sure, 100%. And I definitely want to help out my community, just like I like helping you guys out. Also, I want to shout out to my 8 followers and Twitter. Yes, 8 followers, close to a blue check. But I'm usually there, and I just had like a good conversation with the gentleman who was following me on Twitter. So, if you guys are trying to like ask me personal questions that you don't want to put on YouTube, the best way to reach me is through Twitter at Chris_Twitter, TWITTRR. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching these videos. God bless you. And I'm always trying to upload a video, always, every day. God bless you until the end of the year. Hasta luego.